We've only been working together for a little while, and I feel like we've barely scratched the surface of what's available, and there's still so much more to learn.
Tell us a bit about Kem and Claire, and I suppose how you found me.
My name's Kem. I'm 43, originally from New Zealand, and I'm living in Australia now. And how I met Dave was I was at my boys' school day for sports, and I was between my son going to his next event. I grabbed my phone, and one of the social media platforms, and your name popped up. And I was actually hearing a story about how you've helped someone and how you helped them, and what you did really struck a chord and how I was feeling at that time. So straight away, I messaged Claire. She got the message, and then she said, who's this guy? And I said, I'm not too sure, but he sounds really good.
You sent a really nice message back. So I just texted you. We started having a chat backwards and forwards and said, let's just jump on a call. And we did that day, I think. Claire, would it be fair to say there was a bit of concern about jumping in or some doubts? Tell us about that.
I was a bit skeptical at first, just, another online guru off from promising the world. But one thing that really struck a chord with him, and I liked as well, is that immediate contact. So he just said you just seemed really genuine, like you're a real person, you really cared. Off the bat, he really got a good feel, and that I guess I trusted Kem's gut, and we were talking about all the things that we'd really been struggling with at the time, and we kind of figured, what have we got to lose? So and I'm glad that we met you and that we've started this journey with you.
What are some of the changes that you've noticed since we've been working together?
Just a little bit of a growth and confidence. I've definitely noticed that in Kem, a willingness to back himself with his ideas and actually go for it instead of doubting himself so much. And I think it's just opened us up to a lot more conversations. I think things that we've been kind of quietly thinking about in the background, and rather than just procrastinating on them, we've started taking some action on them. We came to you with sort of some financial struggles and have been looking for answers in that area of life, and have got so much more out of the experience than just looking at the finances. So it's been a blessing. It's been really cool.
You're more than a person that's going to help us with the finance. You're more like a big brother, a good friend, a good brother, just the person that's got our best interests at heart, that you just don't want us to succeed in just having just money. It looks like you're looking after us. That's how I feel.
When I came in, we met you guys. You've got all this vast experience. You've never known what to do with it. You've taken a lot of action on that side of things, almost that entrepreneurial shift. Just give us a hint about what's been going on.
One of the projects that we've put into action is our podcast. Tell Me It's Not Just Us, our podcast that we've started. And I've also started my first eBook, which I'm trying to finish this week. Didn't think it would be an eBook. I thought it'd be a hard copy, but this is the path that I've taken. It's very exciting.
When we met, you said, look, you loved working together, but you didn't know how to work together. And like in a little while, you're going a lot of plan together. You've started a podcast together. So he's got some other stuff chipping away, and Kem's, realised that you have something to offer, and bang, you're running with it. It's been pretty cool.
You've made me realise to say to myself, just to be proud of what you've done. That no one's ever done that for me before.
What would you say to others that might be considering, working with me?
I know it's so easy to be skeptical. There are so many people online offering all sorts of things, and I think trust your gut. I think working with you, we've got nothing to lose by jumping in and taking a chance, and I think if anyone who does work with you will very quickly see how genuine you are, how willing you are to help, how much you really want to see other people succeed. We've worked with a few different people on different things over the years, and it's been a really natural fit.
I would like to say, if you're looking at working with Dave, don't. Because if you work with Dave, we won't see him as much.
He's ours. You can't have him.
Would you recommend this type of coaching to family and friends?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, definitely. Anyone can help you write a budget, and it's so much more than that. Like, you've started at the really foundational level of getting our mindset right, so that when we do work through the financial stuff, we're in the right frame of mind, I think, to really take on the changes and put in place the changes that we need to get to where we want to go.
What are you most grateful for? for having started this coaching process and this journey with me?
For me, it would be the ability to open up and be open to possibilities and be really aware of it, that I take the foot off the brake, and it's okay to.
And I think for me, just those nudges, that we can keep ourselves in that really comfortable space of, you have the idea, but it just stays an idea, you don't do anything about it, and just to have someone say, so when are you going to do that? And just those simple little, just having someone in your corner that's willing to push you that little bit. We've only been working together for a little while, and I feel like we've barely scratched the surface of what's available. We've been slowly working through the course content, but the call that we did and the calls that we've had with you have been of massive benefit already, and there's still so much more to learn.